Welcome back, guys, to the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, where last episode, making it to the top of Ploymus Mountain, we took on the IHEN-A Shrine's mid-air perch trial before returning to Upland's Arana Skyview Tower, rescuing a worker who was mired in muck and missed before to open it up and map the domain. Having blasted into the sky, we then visited the Nehru Sky Archipelago, where we found the Jiahto Shrine and its A Flying Device trial, and then returned to Ploymus Mountain to meet with Prince Sidon, who told us to visit his Historian Jiahto, as our journey now continues. Oh, that's interesting. Am I imagining things, or does this have a design on it? Like an arrow or something. Huh. I will investigate you later. I'll investigate you right now. It's very interesting. No, it's just like diamond designs and I'm being a bit... It's just fancy bridge designs and I'm being a bit over-thinky. Just a little bit. Whew. Now, time to get my fixed up thing. I should quite possibly get it upgraded as well. There's no point in just getting it. Oh, Sir Link, have you located the Ancient Arowana by any chance? If only I had that fish's scales, I could fix your precious Zora Armor. Oh, or was there something else I can help you with? Here you go.
Whoa.
An Ancient Arowana. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora Armor. Please, wait just a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. I'm so honored to reunite with this item, dear Link. Your armor is as good as new. Free armor, Zora Armor. Armor crafted by a past Zora princess for a future husband. Wearing it would allow even a Hylian to swim up waterfalls. Please take this along with our well wishes. I'm so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It is a precious piece of armor after all. As you well know, the Zora Armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, with your great skills, Sir Link, I'm certain you will find a way up that waterfall, clouded though it is.
Whoa.
Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Storing the Zora Armor is done. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I'm good.
Yes.
See you later. Because we need to warp. So the easiest one to get to is this one here, isn't it? Let's just see if I can upgrade it a tinsy tiny bit. And then we will continue along the Sidon story by going to Toto Lake. High into the sky once again by the look of it. I'm feeling sad, actually. Wait, looking at 85 shrines is making me feel sad because I'm like, oh, wait a second, I'm getting through the game. This is a bad thing. If I get through the game, it has to stop. But then I remember I only have a few light routes. And then you realize you've got to do... They're lesser than shrines, but it means there's much more to come. To dive into the gloom and get the goods. Da 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 da. Indeed. We have great clothing enhancements. The question for me, okay, I have enough to do the soldier's helm or armor at this point to go up to 12 defense. Lizalfos horns are needed for the Zora Armor at the first level. I get all her airborne diseases. Lovely. I've got the flu now. I don't even have the rest of this set, Great Fairy Terror, so... The next one is Alphos Talons and Hyrule Bass. We just have enough of them. Especially considering I think we only got them today. She tried to poke my eye out. Okay, A armor isn't a bad base amount. Let's see if we can go again. Okay, we need one more hearty burst, and we could have done it, and that would have been 12 armor. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, that's the third tier, so that's a bit of the way up. Got Fierce Deity stuff too. Dinral's Scale, Nadra's Scales needed to upgrade this, and that's just the first level. We need Dragon Parts for an armor. Let's upgrade this, because it should be, with the Moblin Guts, our now strongest chest armor. In terms of defensive value anyway. Can't upgrade that anymore. I mean, the only other thing I'd want to really upgrade at this point is... I mean, I could do the minor trousers, obviously. But I'd want to do this to just get it up a little bit. Because climbing gear is nice. And sometimes it's nice to just have it on because you're climbing around the place. Of course, I'm saying that in a world that Ascend exists, so... Right, I'll go see your friend. I'll go see your sister in the future. We're off to go. Hello, player one. Where are we going next? Right, so... Plymouth Mounting to Toto Lake. I mean, we could probably take... I don't know what would be faster, the trip this way or the trip via Sky Tower. The distracting trip through the sky, you know? We'll go from IHEN-A Shrine. We'll go from there. Where did I get the Fierce Deity armor? Well, I followed the riddles. One in the left eye. No, one in the right eye. Well, left skull's left, our right. In Akala. One in Akala Fortress. In a special little hidden cave. The other one, though, is obviously in areas I've not yet traveled to, so... At least you try to pronounce that. Best thing is when I do it on intros and stuff, and I say their name, and I'm just like... I'm butchering this. I can't help but butcher it. I hope no one calls me out for it. How did you get hit by that? Splooged all over. Saw nothing. Well, I do want that splash fruit, though. I blew him away. Tulin, what have you done? Right, Toto Lake is... Okay, it's not green because it's dried up. It's green because it's literally Sludge Central. It's a lovely place. I will never understand the ways of historians. Can you not conduct the investigation more cautiously? Oh dear, I certainly hope that you did not overhear me. Grumbling to myself like that. It's not as it sounds, really. Jiahto keeps interacting with dangerous things. When I object, he insists it's necessary for his research. That makes things quite difficult for me, as it is my job to guard him. That is why I gave in to the moment of grumbling. Right, do you see that opening there? There? The cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Prince Sidon immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Jiahto is a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He was terribly excited and is completely transfixed by the ruins. Let's not blow these ones away then. I'm going to need a good supply of these. Oh, it's broken. I think I see what we need to do. Oh, this dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left us for us to discover. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link! My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface, there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied. Your fins are a bit sludgy by the look of it. So you want to read the full text. I don't know where to find... I don't know where I could possibly find what you need. Didn't notice it as I walked in here at all. Flatten out. Bum bum. That didn't flatten out as much as I thought it would. Uh-oh. Down. Yes. Correct. I think. What is this? The stone slate? I can hardly believe my eyes. Didn't let me do that in the Wind Temple, did it? Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the sky fish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. So, a waterfall. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorephan. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the Sludge shortly. Assuming he's okay. I'm assuming there's a great amount of guard there. Land the skyfish. The mark of the king is the one that's... the worrying bit of it all. I'll take these before I go. So, if you're saying he's returning from his investigation, I take it you mean that he's returning to the throne room. So maybe I should make another trip down to Zora's domain. I think that makes sense, right? I really hope he's come back. Oh yeah, I lose my woo power, don't I? Hello, do you know where the king is, kids? Ah. King Dorephan's super punch and super kick. Yeah, yeah, I'm so big and strong. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. Ah, you got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot, and that spot is... Oh, what's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorephan game. Can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Okay. So you're telling me I have to somehow stealth up to find, like, get up here? I take it they know I'm here now. But those kids know stuff. Maybe I can just talk to them. Maybe I'm overcomplicating a little bit here. They told me to scram, so I literally scrammed. Okay, we can't get close. So we just need to get close within a certain radius and not be seen. We come from underneath into the pool. I did it, but the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed. My king, King Dorephan. Pretty please. Oh, what if you went to that one place to hide? Hey, come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play Muzu and the monster, not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorephan is hiding. What kind of place is it? I know, right? I asked King Dorephan about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctuary or something. Pristine sanctuary. So I guess it's a spot with clear water. Somewhere you can get your tummy clean and stuff. These days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh, I've heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. There's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? A secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water? Oh, that sounds pretty amazing. Yep. Hey, wait a minute. Muzu told us we could never tell anyone. It's fine. No one's listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again. This time with feeling. Can we play something else? Okay, so we need behind a clean waterfall somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. So essentially, you need to go to the top of Ploymus Mountain, follow the water down, so it's probably in Lulu Lake. I feel like there's a lot more steps going on with the Zora's domain at this point. Before we even start our ascent to the dungeon. We've got a lot to do. Right, so yeah, simply we follow the water down. Because we got the Zora tunic now, we can always just get back up again. And we're looking for a secret entrance behind a waterfall. So it doesn't look to be... I didn't know it was automatic. So it's not there. So this is also clean. Is it because I'm flying? Wait, are you hardy Hyrulean bass? Come here. That one looks big. No, they're just Hyrule bass. Bass. So the young ones are pretending to be King Dorephan for fun, but you know, whenever I bring them some fish, boom, they stop what they were doing just like that. I would really like to know what they're up to. That's right, they're playing as though they're our beloved king. All I've heard was something about the sludge and new monsters. It seemed like a strange game, to be honest. I'm just grateful they can play like that in the throne room. That means I don't have to worry about them. Oh, okay. So it doesn't look like it's there, but we will double check that in the future. Just keep following the clean water down, but equally... Doesn't seem to be this one then. And at this point we start to get sludgy water? Hello. Never mind. Maybe I'm not looking up and I should be looking down. Unexpected. The pristine sanctum. It was never the waterfall at all. Oh, wait a second. Never mind, there was it. It's probably literally at the waterfall where I was looking at the start, the first waterfall you go up, where I was like, that's an obvious gap. He didn't look very good. Ah, who approaches? Is that you? So it is, Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, to think that such a thing would transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Uzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still. But from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Jiahto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. So you've already spoken with Jiahto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored. Indeed, I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King's scale, one of my scales in other words. I have heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There is no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. You run out, simply return and acquire more. King's scale times 5. Zora's kings bear this scale on their foreheads. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it's viewed. They were once used in ancient Zora ceremonies. After all that has transpired and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is near for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorephan. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. I mean, I'd worry about you. You look pretty much dead. You don't look good. I hear you. This is indeed still a cave. Also, I think that wearing this armor makes my stuff come out slower. Well, we have our waterfall power. Life is good. A hearty Hyrule bass at this point in time would make us quite hardy with this on. Well, I'm quite glad I took the time to get it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's actually needed for this quest or not, now that I think about it. Probably not, but I want the Zora Armor. Why would I not? Alright, Sidon, it's time for you to join me. Oh, that is the Zora Armor. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda.
Yes.
Speaking of, have you found anything? What, you say my father was attacked by a monster? The Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him. What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster in that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the Skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that we locate the land of the Skyfish. It will lead us to the floating rock that is the shape of a droplet. I think if you have any leads, please let me know at once. I mean, you'd have thought up there. I look in my compendium. But what of the land of the Skyfish and droplet? I mean, it's totally not this, right? Like, I don't see anything fishy or sky related there. Could you just come with me, buddy? We now know that the mark of the king written over the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the floating rock in the shape of a droplet found in the land of the Skyfish. If it is called the land of the Skyfish, that must be referring to an actual location. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the Skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Okay, so where is it exactly in terms of the map? It's there, buddy. It's right there. Follow. It's literally in view. I don't even know why I marked it. That is like the stupidest mark ever. Oh, we'll mark it twice. That'll make it better. Interestingly, this is why we get the instant touch it with our thing and we fly up, because it's the only way up. Floating Scales Island. But first of all, we need to find some droplet-esque thing here. Now, that's a lot of sludge to get rid of. I think this is deploy a hydrant time. I mean, we could literally just go higher up with that. But then we need to find an island that looks like a droplet. How many hydrants do we have? Oh my god. Is this the amount of, like, things we can find? Have I nearly found them all? My god, I could sit here for like an hour and create a masterful thing that I'll never make again. Right, let me deal with some of this. I don't think it needs to be cleaned. But it might need to be up here, actually. Now I'm cleaning on the basis that then I can just wander around and look as freely as possible. So when it says the island looks like a droplet, there is so many boulders around the place. You've got to assume that specifically one of these is our target. Oh, I take it there was too much wind here and it just blew straight off the edge. Yep. So I'm thinking it is based on one of these rather than necessarily right here. So that's what I'm going to go with first. So it would be teardrop shape, is what I'd imagine. Or it could be something completely different. It could be that it all lines up in a specific pattern. If you just have a good look. Why are people angry in chat that I found it that fast? Think of all the things I didn't find very fast. Clues to the sky is complete. Guess I should go talk to Sidon about this now. I mean, it did literally update his quest. Sidon will want to hear about this. Okay, boss. Wee-oo. Oh, I see you've stopped cleansing for a little bit. Oh, your wife game, or future. Lady Yona, it's far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, I came here because there is something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Huh. Oh, hello there, Link. Oh. What has happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? Oh. You solved the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared? In the words upon the stone slate are correct, a path to the sky may open up if we investigate their location. Oh. Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. My dear Sidon, I think that you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light, as I was just about to say. For a long time I have been concerned that you were holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But my love, if you and Link join your powers, I'm certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. That is undoubtedly true, however... Whatever is troubling you, Sidon? Why are you hesitating so? I'll take her. It is simply that... Huh? Why combine light likes with sludge? Amber should be called sludge like. The monster is covered in sludge. Yeah, my worst nightmare is covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed father? Sidon, we can take care of the water, at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You are right, as ever. It is up to you, milady. Link, please, I must ask that you fight at my side once more. The beast is protecting his body with sludge. It is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, lustily shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. When Sidon's aura is charged, he can create a bubble of water that blocks an incoming enemy attack. I like you. You're defensive. You are my best friend. If you swing your weapon, this water will be channeled into a long-range strike.
Okay. We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful.
Help, it's sludging me. Sidon, why are you lying down on the job?
Here goes.
Essentially, the problem was this guy started attacking me from too far away, and I wasn't expecting it. I honestly wasn't expecting him to, like, attack me, because they're usually quite docile. Right, what to attack him with? Amazing. Are you going to help or what? Okay, I've missed a little bit because I wanted to make some extra space. Don't mind me, I'm just charging on past you.
You okay?
I'm not okay. I wasn't expecting to get hit. I don't like sludge like. It is way faster than the rock spitting likes. And also has a terrain denial effect. The terrain denial was bad. You did it, Link. Take that foul beast to the sludge, though I don't think it actually slowed me down. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness. Lady Yona, if something has happened to you, in any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. This may be our opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts.
Yes.
Leave this place to us, dear Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Well, of course it would be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Didn't you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We should be just fine. But, Sidon, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks to the kindness in your heart. You are the Prince of the Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you. Whether you want me to or not, you are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
Enough is enough. You are not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Just follow your heart as you always do. Like my old self, like I always do.
Yes, yes.
It is all right, I swear it. I am not going anywhere. I see, and there it is, clear as day. I was giving in to my fear of once more losing someone I love. You are right, Jonah. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Lynx, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. It seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I am so glad. All this time he was clinging to regret over being unable to save his precious sister, Mipha. My poor tormented Siphon. And I think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well.
Whoa.
Yet he has overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. At last the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take good care of my dear Sidon. He is the sun in my sky. Is the water beneath your wings? I don't know.